On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. I've got Into the Warning. Full album reaction, a lot of songs, and really enjoy that band. My favorite band, not of all time, one of the favorite bands, top 5 is the Foo Fighters, and their song The Pretender is probably in my top pantheon of fucking favorite rock and roll songs of all time, and I don't know why I didn't know that they covered it. So, I'm interested because when I think that was the song that made me realize just how big of a fucking Foo Fighters fan I was. I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure they're one of my favorite bands ever, because I bought every album and really enjoyed it. I'm like, every album is fucking really good all the time. And The Pretender was that pushed me over the fucking Foo Fighters edge. From Out of the Basement, the Foo Fighters cover of From the Warning, The Pretender. Fucking rage. This has to be a while ago, 7 years ago. They looked super young. Classic riff. This is fun because again, they're super young in this, and I feel like I actually saw this making the rounds when it came out. It was 7 years ago. I was on the radio, and I just remember seeing the rounds on this, and I was just like, I didn't really, my brain. But whatever twist they did on that second riff when the bass dropped and it fucking rocked out, I thought was cool because there's only one guitar here and multiple guitars on that song. So whatever twist she did with that was pretty cool. But it's a good straight up cover so far. I really love that they just, because obviously they're so young and you got to get exposure, obviously, just showing their chops. Me, like, when young kids can rock out, it's my favorite thing because it just gets them into like this, not this around me, but just the rock and roll. When young kids fall in love with rock and roll, it's great because it's the best fucking art form. I stand by that. Hell yeah, man. Man, I really appreciated that for a lot of reasons. First of all, just young kids showing your chops, able to pull off a really good cover of one of my favorite fucking rock songs of all time. Well fucking done. Let me say this real quick. Warning, Pretender, screenshot. Able to pull off just a cool cover of one of my favorite rock songs. And really... Just what? You had another point. I swear I had another point, but I distracted myself by saving that fucking video. I should have just waited, but I didn't want to lose it. Just like I lost that thought. You do know that the side effect of the show is Alzheimer's. It's contagious. Anyway, it was just a fantastic cover. And okay, so my point is that whenever I see like internet famous bands, which this band became famous on YouTube doing like Foo Fighters covers and I think Metallica covers as well. We see so many of those, like, who's that? Avery Kid, who played drums. He became super viral. Even that Nandy, was that her name? Nandy? Or something like that. She played a young girl that played drums, little girl that played drums. She went on stage with the Foo Fighters and became internet famous and things like that. You just hope. I don't want to say it's a gimmick when all these videos are posted of them doing that. I don't want to say that at all. But I want them to turn that into something, hopefully, and just not, become limited to like, necessarily being famous for internet drumming, but taking it and turning it into something really fucking awesome. That's what I hope. Like the Warning has done. It's pretty fucking rad. Hopefully I got those thoughts out effectively. What the hell, everything?